Today I'm testing an old but once popular DriveSafe app called Textecution. It was built to stop people from texting while driving by locking messaging when the phone detected movement. I found an older APK and installed it on an Android phone to see if it still works. The setup feels outdated but simple. It asks for device admin rights and GPS access to monitor speed. When activated, it's supposed to disable texting once you move faster than 10 miles per hour. At first, the app detects motion using GPS data. When I tested it in a car, it did recognize movement, but the text blocking didn't always trigger right away. Sometimes messages still went through. That shows how much mobile systems have changed since Textecution's release. It was built back when Android permissions were different, so now it struggles with new versions. The main idea behind Textecution was strong: protect drivers from distraction. But today it feels like a relic. The interface is plain, almost raw, and it doesn't handle notifications or modern texting apps well. On older Android versions, though, it performs better. For parents who want to limit texting for young drivers, it used to be a solid tool. Now there are more reliable options, but Textecution still shows how early developers tried to solve distracted driving. The app also used to send alerts to a parent account when a user tried to bypass it. That part no longer works because the original server is offline. It's another sign this app hasn't been maintained for years. Still, I appreciate how direct the idea was. Block texting when moving. No complicated settings, just one main goal. Many useful links you can find in the description. While using Textecution, I noticed some bugs. It sometimes froze, drained the battery, and the GPS stayed on constantly. The app doesn't crash completely, but it feels heavy and slow. The UI isn't responsive, and there's no dark mode or customization. Compared to newer DriveSafe tools like Lifesaver or Drive Mode, Textecution feels basic. But it's also honest software. No tracking, no ads, no unnecessary features. If you test it on older Android phones, it still blocks texting decently, especially with default SMS apps. But anything using internet messaging like WhatsApp or Telegram passes through. That makes it less useful today. Still, for anyone curious about old Android safety apps, Textecution is worth exploring just to see how early attempts looked. Overall, Textecution was ahead of its time, but it hasn't aged well. It proves how quickly safety tech moves forward. If developers ever revived it, updating permissions and app support, it could still serve a niche audience, especially parents. For now, it's more of a piece of tech history than a practical daily tool. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, subscribe and like the video. It helps a lot.